is this something that you can actually believe is happening in Punjab? And we all know Punjab and militancy in Punjab, how this country has suffered. Are we today to just be mute spectators to a Khalistani supporter wielding swords and making the Sarkar as well as the police cow down in the manner it has?
Navika, unfortunately, we are a country with a memory of a goldfish, and we have forgotten what happened in Punjab and how it happened. Of course, what the Aam Aadmi Party representative is talking is utter nonsense, and I think it's despicable the way they are trying to defend their record, because we've seen the scenes today. If the law and order situation in Punjab was as good as he's describing it to be, do you think you would have seen this kind of state of affairs in the state, where the state has actually abdicated? Keep quiet, keep quiet, keep quiet. Keep quiet.
No, I'll not keep quiet. You said
when your drivel was happening, I kept quiet. I listened to your drivel.
No, Akashdeep Muni, there has to be some semblance of discipline on a debate. You can't speak all the time. You've made your point. There is another gentleman on the panel. Allow him to make his point. If you want to rebut, your time will come. Hold on till then. Yes, Sushant Sareen.
Yeah, so we've seen the scenes today, and we've been seeing this kind of stuff happening in Punjab. We are seeing a steady deterioration in Punjab. Now, of course, there are all kinds of allegations against the Aam Aadmi Party and its links, and I think those need to be investigated. People had been warned before the election happened, yet people voted them in, unfortunately. But we are saddled with these people. But does that absolve the central government of its responsibility when they see things start spiraling out of control? What is the role that the central government is playing? Number one. Number two, Navika, please remember how the terrorism in Punjab happened. Its green shoots were actually in the Punjabi Suba movement. Once the Punjabi Suba movement played out, then it started out outside India when Jagjit Singh Chauhan and others started this whole Khalistan stuff from the UK and other places, right? Then it came out here, and the Pakistanis, of course, partaked into it. And suddenly what was a kind of a quasi-political movement turned into a militant and a terrorist movement. Exactly the same trajectory is being followed now. And if we are going to deny this, then it's fine. Then, we will suffer the consequences and we'll pay the wages for what is happening right now. To say that we are being alarmist is utter nonsense, because at least I don't look at Punjab very, very closely, and maybe I will start doing it now. But for the last 5 or 6 years, we are seeing this kind of a thing deteriorate. The only one thing which Mr. Muni said, which made some sense, is that this is not happening just because the Aam Aadmi Party government has come into power. It has happened under the Akalis, where there was complete and abject misgovernance by them. It happened under the Congress government, and it has now escalated to a level where we are now seeing a kind of a full-blown kind of a movement which is openly separatist, but which will gravitate towards terrorism in not too distant a future. So brace yourselves. You can stay in denial as much as you want. But one last final point. Punjab has one of the largest police forces in this country. So you have such a large police force and you have no policing. You have no police officer, and look at the kind of nonsensical excuse the gentleman and the police officer was giving on your show. That we got evidence, so we arrested the man. Then we got evidence from that guy's lawyer, so we released him. What kind of a show are these guys running? That you just arrest somebody just for the heck of it and keep him for 5 days in prison without any evidence?
What about state pressure on him is also the question we'll have to ask.